What's up, our Dub Nation? All right. I'm a little bit late. We already tipped off. Luckily, I'm not going to do the play-by-play because it's just too much. We're just going to watch the game and talk. And I think mainly just talk about the team, our Warriors during timeouts and whatnot. The game's on TNT. And again, I'm not going to do play-by-play. My stream on YouTube TV here is a little slow, as most of you know. And there goes Sabonis goes down. The European flop. Yeah, I consider Sabonis a European in terms of his dad being one of the all-time greats out of Lithuania. But JV, another European center, just like, come on. He got bailed out. Sabonis did, and he's at the free throw line. 0-0 here. Yeah, the whole revenge thing. I'll have more focus on the comments, but welcome QEAD, blah blah blah. I don't know about revenge and stuff like that. I'm trying to teach people not to be bitter. Okay. So there's no bitterness. Steph doesn't have bitterness. It's funny how Steph is like, leads by example in all facets of human life, does he not? And yet a lot of sports fans out there completely miss it. Do you think Steph is bitter at Sacramento? In fact, one of his business partners is De'Aaron Fox. Sabonis just got a steal and went 94 feet for a dunk. That's some good mobility. But I have heard from NBA people that they don't think Sac will get very far with Sabonis being quote unquote small. Neff, they probably feel the same way about the Warriors, considering. All right, Ingram early foul on Keegan Murray, alley-oop attempt. All right, let's catch up on some comments. Amy in the house, congratulations to the Miami Heat. Nikki, who lives in Miami. How's your husband doing? He, as we know already, is an avid Heat fan. There must be some relief in the ability to beat Chicago, to claim the 8th seed, to then now face Boston, which, a whole lot better than getting knocked out. There's Keon Ellis D'ing up CJ. That's one matchup I want to watch. Like, if Sacramento can find a Keon Ellis, can we not? I mean, I think we can find a defensive stopper out there. Can we not? We need more of those. So I'll have a few different timestamps today. Let's see. All right, so we're just enjoying the game. 8:57, 8:56, 8:55. Brandon Ingram, 3-ball up top. Ties the game at 7. I got a problem is I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll take a break and get a few bites to eat at the next timeout. Oh, look at Trey Murphy pressure Keegan. I don't know if you guys saw some of the exit interviews, but Mike Dunleavy said we got to get bigger, which really means we got to get longer, which is something I've talked about many times when during games I'm lamenting the fact that our point of attack defense sucks or our rebounding to loose balls sucks. And so that's no surprise. But anyway, all of the interviews are right here, youtube.com, Let's Go Warriors. And I'll probably write an article finally. I've been busy transcribing every single one of these. So they all have timestamps and all of that jazz. You can see I just did the Podziemski one. This one I feel like is my favorite one so far because when Podziemski talks, he makes you feel a lot better about the team. And I like it. Podziemski's the next Manu Ginobili. He just is. Anyways, I should put the link in the description, which will have timestamps on it. JV misses a couple bunnies on the offensive rebound. Sabonis, another dunk. Well, this looks like it's going to be a good game, even without Zion. All right. Brandon Ingram, nice drive. Finds JV down low. So, yeah, I will occasionally write some notes in the description, which will then become timestamps when this live is over. HB in the post. Uh-oh, against the smaller McCollum. Good help by Herb Jones. And that's the thing is, like, Herb Jones and Trey Murphy didn't appear out of thin air. It took a while to develop them. I really like Trey Murphy. I like all long wings that are semi-decent. All right, timeout, 11-9. I'll put the score up. Although you could just peek at the box score here. NOP 11-9. All right, time to catch up on some comments because promised to do that, and yet I did not do that. So, Amy, what's up? Daniel Barry, what's up? Ruckus. Oh, yeah. Referees tonight. That does play a factor. I don't like the crew chief, Josh Tiven, and I do like the other two. Funny how that works. I like Courtney Kirkland, 24 years. That's pretty good. Yeah, he's maybe in my top 10, come to think of it, because 10 is a lot. Honestly. And what else? Karl Lane, I like him. 13th season. Put him in the top 12 or whatever. He's only 13th season. Wow. All right. That's what we do before every game is check that out. So thanks to Ruckus for that work. And obviously Zion's out. Obviously Malik Monk, Kevin Huerter still out. Ruckus stepped out. But thanks for commenting. But in my efforts to try and teach people not to be bitter, you're free to root for whoever you want. I'm going to root for Sacramento just because they're not the underdog tonight, but overall they're the underdog franchise for years and years. So they're going through their, dry spell, sort of, which they broke last year. Pinky in the house, and good to have everybody else. Obviously, half as many people on here as usual. Yep. Media's portraying Klay leaving. It's ridiculous. There's literally no information to go off of right now. I mean, like, you gotta literally wait until July 1st. Orlando has definitely contacted Klay, but you can't be overt about it. You gotta be really clandestine. Otherwise, that's called tampering. So, you're not supposed to like directly offer Klay anything right now. So July 1st, people, officially. You literally have to wait until then unless Shams or Woj breaks something. So, anyways. So Aloha wants the Pelicans as well, huh? So why don't we do a poll? Let's see. Who are you rooting for? Kings? Pelicans? I don't know. Or abstain. And that's about it. All right. CJ McCollum got around the corner there. Sometimes you get this will be good to watch in terms of like, do other teams give up point of attacks like we do? And Sacramento just did. They really only got De'Aaron's pretty good at it. But yeah, you only really need one. So that's the whole debate about Wiggins, which we'll talk about at some point. If not today, next week. We're planning to do a live next week. We'll figure it out. I'm planning to get John Dickinson back on tonight, unless he's not available in terms of like, he said he might just want to go to a bar and enjoy the game. He's from Sacramento, so. Or he used to work for Sacramento radio station. Okay, so De'Aaron got an attack. Sacramento is the one team that I can watch, like, there goes Sabonis, 94 feet again. Yeah. JV could not run back fast enough. So I don't know about when the NBA insider said, oh, they're never going to, go anywhere or win anything with Sabonis. I don't know, man. Looks like he's doing a lot. Don't know if I agree with that. I'd love for Sacramento to shut him up. De'Aaron with the pull-up two ball that he's so famous for, that you just can't stop. You can't stop with this change of direction. So there's another timeout. And it's obviously, I'm just looking at the box score to keep track. I'm loosey-goosey with this. Let's check if JD John Dickinson is around. Okay, what else is going on? I read going off and I said, what else is going on? Aloha with the support of Brandon. Is Ingram playing? Yes. Zion is not. Yeah, catch up, Pinky. Yeah. Definitely play my version. But yeah, Podziemski one, that's really, we'll play that at halftime. If we don't get JD we'll play that at halftime. Let's see how the views are going. 76 views becomes, I doubled it. No, not quite doubled it. Almost doubled it. Looks like more people rooting for the Pelicans. I know. Is the site on sale for Warriors jerseys? I have no idea. Is it? Yeah, you kind of have to stay away from media. You kind of just do. So, yeah, that's my goal. I got to figure out how to do that. Everybody, all the Warriors are going back and saying, how can I improve? Even Steve Kerr, right? I need to simplify the game, which we'll talk about at some point. If you want me to, I'll start talking about it tonight. But like, I think the number one thing, guess what? My number one thing, I'll put a poll later. We'll talk about it. There's no way we're not going to talk about it. But anyways, so I think I'm going to spend this time to figure out how I can teach you guys to just walk out of the room. Remember the J. Cole one? Is this the J. Cole one? No. This Will Smith one got me in trouble. I can't play Will Smith anymore. I got copyrighted. Not a strike, thank God. But like, yeah, I can't play that anymore. But this one I can play. The one on J. Cole, walking out of the room where he doesn't feel the right vibe of anybody. And so teach you guys how to do that. But to do that, you have to, oh, wow, we're 50-50 now on the voting. To do that, you have to get out of your state of stress. Actually, we're not 50-50. We're 30% Kings, 50% Pelicans, 20% don't know. But there's only been 10 votes. We'll come back to that as we're now enjoying the Pelicans-Sacramento game, and we'll just sort of casually watch the game passively. Oh, my goodness. Trey Murphy tried to dunk on Sabonis, and true to Sabonis' form, he fouled him. And so he's got 2 fouls already. So somebody let us know if there's going to be a sale. You know, that would be great if we could track that. All right, so they're shooting free throws. So again, I want to help you with that. Give me some time, figure out a strategy by the end of the summer. And the whole Trayce doing post-up moves. Did you see the Looney exit interview? All right, Harrison Barnes. Oh, yeah, next time out, I got to get a bite to eat. I just had some hunger pangs. By the way, Alex Len subbed in, but they also have Larry Nance in there. How many fouls on JV? 1 foul. So he's just doing his normal rotation, which is, yeah, you can't expect Valanciunas to play the whole quarter. So we're late in the first quarter, and we've got our backups in there with some mixture. You know, Fox is still in there, Harrison Barnes. So, yeah, you got Davion, you got Lyles, you got Alex Len. So, like, every NBA team is going to have rotations like this. Same thing with the Warriors. So it's like, it's funny. People want Steph to play every single minute of every game. But I can't wait to talk about what I think the number one thing the Warriors need to improve. It's going to surprise you, and then you're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's right. And I'll bet you some of you guys know because you know me and I know you. Harrison Barnes, good job. Veteran move of drawing a foul. As I get my food ready here. It was crazy getting my food today. So I ordered my food, right? And then yikes. this I swear to you, this old Filipino lady comes up. I have my windows down because it's hot. It's like 75 degrees here in the Bay, which is awesome. I love it. It's getting warmer now. Like right now as I speak, I live on the top floor, so the heat rises up. During the summer, it can get a little hot, but during the winter and just, last night, it can get very cold. But right now, I can feel just without, as I've told you before, I don't like to pay for gas. So I've got the minimum gas needed. So I use electricity because it's more economical for me. And it's pretty warm right now. It's 72, 75 right now. So I like it warmer, and that's a welcome sign. But so I had my windows down. Man, I almost forgot why I brought that up. I had my windows down, and this old Filipino lady comes up, and she goes, where are you going? I'm like, Starbucks? And basically she asked for a ride. And I couldn't say no to an old Filipino lady. She didn't look like, homeless or anything. But I don't know. She was staying at some hotel. She said she left her bags there. She ultimately asked me for money, and I didn't have any on me. I don't carry cash. And I took her to the Starbucks, and it was basically like, yeah, I mean, I could take you to the Starbucks, but that's it. So that's what happened. Crazy, right? But yeah, De'Aaron Fox downhill again says, bye-bye, Dyson Daniels. It's crazy how we literally just played both of these teams, so I know the guys. But yeah, I had to give some, what do you call it? Good Samaritan vibes. I don't know, whatever you call it. For my, Filipino community. So I hope she's all right. She was headed some other place, and I'm like, you sure? Because that's, I can take you to Starbucks, but I'm not taking you all the way to wherever you need to go, because that's far where she needed to go. Whether it's walking there, no, it's not going to happen, or taking a bus. So yeah. Sack up by a touchdown, 24-17. I haven't really even been watching, but I think New Orleans second unit just isn't really scoring, even though they got CJ in there. And De'Aaron's doing his thing. Oh, missed a jumper. Got his own rebound. I mean, Keegan was there to tap it. So now they got Keegan back in there. That's how you do rotations. Oh, Davion, bad pass. Can they score? Jose, no good. Man, how do we lose to these teams, man? Golly. These second units, So I think it's our defense, quite honestly, okay? Our defense can't stay in front of anybody. And that was my number one complaint with Chris Paul. Oh, man. And how much blame did Dunleavy get for getting Chris Paul? Zero blame. I don't understand that. Not that I want to blame them. CJ scores. They need CJ, otherwise they got nothing. De'Aaron throws it away. Yeah, so why is it that everyone? I guess the theme. I asked Nikki and Arbel, my, daily update crew. I go, so what's going on Twitter these days? Of course, you see, me and Pinky, we figured out how to not rely on Twitter, right? So, so Nikki, if you want to just not look at Twitter, I'm cool with that. I'm sure our Bell will still do it. It's like, you don't have to. But anyways, they told me that everything's just about, the dynasty is over and, this and that. And it's like, wait, hold up. What if Minnesota decides to move off of Cat, let's say, and I don't know, right? What if we get a game changer? And I think part of it, you'd probably have to give up Kuminga. And I would, to get Cat or Lauri Markkanen. I would, actually. Trey Murphy with the bomb again. So they're only down 2. Yeah. So, Trey Murphy from half court. So 24-22. And what I was going to say is, what was I going to say? How can you say the dynasty's over if you were to somehow get, say Cat or Markkanen? Because you never know. Last year, people were suddenly available and disgruntled, and Bobby Marks talked about that today on the local radio station. So like, if you still have Steph, Klay, and Draymond, technically the dynasty is still going on. Like, mathematically, still got 3 guys, just like it was for the Spurs. I'm going to take a restroom break real quick. My bad. Why don't we just start the Brandon one, because this is good, and we'll skip up to past Pat Spencer. If I can last 8 more seconds. At least I'm getting paid, I guess, for this ad.
When you have auto glass damage,
oh Lord, what the
choose Safe Light. We can
10 more seconds.
Replace your windshield.
A free mobile service now at safelight.com.
Where's Pat Spencer?
So, Pat, reflect on your first year in the
There
association.
Yeah, a great year.
Actually, listen to this. It's 3 minutes. It's good.
Just wanted to be able to get my foot in the door.
He has a lisp.
Create an opportunity for myself, and just thankful for this organization for sticking with me through the injury and giving me an opportunity to compete.
Pat, given your past, what's the reaction been from a lot of people given you making an NBA team?
I think, I've had the support of obviously my former sport all the way through. And then just, the support from my family and people that are in my close circle has just been unreal. So, I set a goal for myself, and I'm still not there yet. I want to get on that floor and impact the game at a high level. And so this year was just another step in the right direction. But I've had unreal support, all along this entire journey.
What have the coaches told you to work on this offseason, areas that you need to improve on?
Yeah, I think defensively, just being able to get out there and lock up some of the top tier guys at this level. I think they trust me in terms of my IQ and making plays on that side of the ball. I think the one thing they want to see is maybe get a little bit quicker laterally, a little bit more explosive. I had hip surgery last year, and so just trying to make sure I get in with the training staff this summer and make the most of it. And then obviously, we'll figure out how things play out here and try to compete and get on that floor next year.
The G League gets better every year. Talk about the process you had of going up and down and up and down, and the level of play and how pretty similar they are getting at this point.
Yeah,
I think back.
I'm fortunate to be in an organization where they value the G League. Damian Lee to JTA to a lot of different guys. So fortunate enough to have that path laid down for me beforehand and just trying to follow in those footsteps.
Yeah, I did not know he had a lisp. Well, they had the Mike Brown interview, the meaningless coaches interview at the end of the quarter. I always tune out of those. Dude, Trey Murphy almost posterized somebody, but he missed the dunk. Man, this kid's good. He's not really mad that he missed it, though, is he? Oh, by the way, Matisse Thybulle, deflections per 36. Look at that. I like Thybulle, man. I want him. I think he's a free agent. What team is he on? Philly? Let's look it up. Or Portland. I think he's on Portland. Thybulle. Yeah, he got traded to Portland. I'd go after Thybulle. But the first order of business is Klay Thompson, because that contract will determine whether you're him and Chris Paul. Actually, the first order of action is Chris Paul. You got to waive him. You just have to. I think we're going to waive him. Am I still muted? Oh, I see. Okay, my bad. Huh. I left the room and it muted. That's why. So now I learned my lesson. Okay, but anyway, Sabonis scores 26-24 sack with 10:08, 10:07, 10:06, and Matisse Thybulle, guys. I want to keep this page up because it has deflections and it has charges taken. I love this. Let's look at Thybulle's contract. Ah, crap. I forgot what team he's on. Oh, there he is. Oh, my bad. He's 10 million, 11 million. I'd still try to, find a way to get him. Now, if Chris Paul, the problem is if Chris Paul gets what about Chris Paul for Jeremy Grant? If Chris Paul doesn't get waived, then you got to think there's a trade coming. Okay. But you can only trade Chris Paul straight up because we're at the second apron, I think. Yeah, technically we're still paying Klay on June 30th, $43 million. That's the problem. But you could just wait. No, you'd be in the second apron, but then he would come off. You could time it. And then aggregate. But like straight up, you could go Jeremy Grant for Chris Paul. I mean, I would take anybody lengthy over Chris Paul. But then you'd be committed to Jeremy Grant. And but I mean, so there's options out there. I'm not saying go get them or anything. I'm just saying there's options. And then Matisse, why would Portland let's see. Why would Portland do that? Well, the Chris Paul $30 million would come off the books at the end of the season. And also it would be good mentoring for like Anthony Simons and whatnot. That's just one idea of many different possibilities out there. So don't think that there aren't possibilities, because there are. Tie ball game right now in a I don't know. How did we lose to these guys? I really do think, honestly, Davion Mitchell jumper. It's just our defense sucks. It really does. We lose one guy, i.e. Keon Ellis just put a stop on CJ, which he isn't able to do there. And then Murphy throws it away. But our turnovers. Oh yeah, Draymond Pod is pretty good. Dre Pod is pretty good for Klay info. There might be other stuff. I'm going to transcribe it at some point. Did Sabonis point the wrong way? He knocked it out and he pointed the wrong way. Like, you're supposed to point for your team to get it, but whatever. Let's see. If they have Klay and CP on the floor. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yep. Pinky, you're absolutely right. I tend to agree with that. The picture. Oh, hold on. Let me just answer. Let me follow up on the why would you Looney interview has info on him wanting TJD to be meaner on offense. So FYI on that one, you guys. I guess I better check my IG at some point. Sack up by 2. Ingram misses. Sabonis pulls down another rebound. Najee Marshall dunk. Wow. They did not pick up. So what I'm seeing is that other teams tend to be porous as well and in transition sometimes. And so really the difference was in Sacramento to play with more force. And I think it was Kerr. I'm not sure. Let me look up my Kerr transcription. See if I can find it. Let's see, because I think he talked about Trayce in there too. Find. Yep. And then also, so let's show you the. Let's go back. My bad. Let's go back to Looney. Looney wants to shoot threes. Start shooting threes. But he told Trayce to be meaner on offense. And then also Kerr said that TJD should emulate Sabonis. So I thought that was interesting as well. And that's in the Kerr interview, of course. And it's all transcribed and everything in the comments. Just go in there, you'll see, read the description, and you'll see. And hey, what's up, RJ? So that's another thing for Trayce. That's pretty cool. All right, time to check IG. What did Nicole send me? Let's see. Someone said something about JK. Who said oh, our favorite podcast, dissing Steve Kerr. That's why you guys, I hate to say it, but you guys got to watch everything on my channel. You just do. Like, why would you rush over to read your Twitter timeline before doing your research on the team right here? I mean, seriously, you've got to put your priorities in the right order. Listen to these and then go to the Twitter timeline, and then you'll see all the lies out there. So, yeah, I don't know how else to put that. So really what happened just now is that a local podcast claimed that Steve criticized JK when in fact he was just revealing a path towards improvement and really a way to replace Wiggins. If anything, he criticized Wiggins. You know what I mean? Like, why are you telling JK that he needs to do this and that as a small forward when you've already got a small forward, you know? Oh, man. Talk about twisting the narrative. Barnes hacked by Ingram on the steal. Let's see how many fouls on Ingram. 2 fouls. Uh-oh. Still early, though. How did we lose to these teams, man? I'll bet you if Draymond or Steph is watching this game, that's what they're saying to themselves. And I'll tell you why we're not playing New Orleans tonight. Because we throw the ball to the other team too much. That's literally it. And the lack of staying in front of guys, which is a combination. So should I do the poll now? Maybe I should do the poll. Anyway, let's try looking at, let's do a poll. All right, so most people are rooting for the Pelicans. They are definitely more likable. I just kind of like, I like De'Aaron Fox, honestly. If you listen to his interviews, they're pretty good. He's such a respectful kid, man. So I'm rooting for the Kings, but barely, because I do like the Pelicans too. As I've said, I like Trey Murphy a lot. I liked him in the draft. Pretty sure I did a thing on him. Let me see if this was during our time. Search for Trey Murphy. What the heck are these? Are these my articles? Oh, okay. Cool. Hey, here we go. Draft primer, you see? Plug him in at 14. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look at me. Actually, it was Dulo. Haven't heard from Dulo in a long time. Where did I put my comments? No, it was just the quickie one. So let's do that search again. Trey Murphy. Oh, and I wanted to put the whole transcription of Dunleavy or Steve on the website, but I never got around to it. What is this? M. Night movie track. Ooh, that should be good. I just hope it's not supernatural. I guess it always gets supernatural at some point. Wings, what did I do here? The players, what are the upside? Let's see. What did I write? Let's do search Murphy. The play what? Okay. What did I? What did I do here? At pick 14, we'll simply take the best player available. It turned out to be Moody. My prediction, oh gosh, what did I say? I would have preferred Kai Jones. I like the long guys. I do. Oh. There it is. Yo. I found it. I wanted to pick Trey Murphy at number 14. Y'all. We picked Moody instead. I picked Trey Murphy. What's up? What's up? Man, that's why I'm never worried about, like, what did I proclaim? Or, that's why I never throw guys under the bus. I just, wow. Wow, I really picked Trey Murphy for the 14th pick in 2021, baby. I did. Oh, pat myself on the back. Yo. I knew I liked him. I just forgot I liked him that much. Jones. Who is Jones? Herb? Kai Jones. Yeah. The upside of Kai Jones is pretty high. Still is. It's just that didn't know he was kind of, had a few screws loose up there, which apparently he's taken care of because he, sought some therapy and all that. Little overconfident and all that. Okay. Keegan misses a 3. Whoa, Sacramento's down 7. How the hell did that happen? That's what I get for not really watching. Damn it. Oh, my bad. I guess the Najee Marshall dunk really changed the game. They got their starters back in, though. Wow. How did Sac get down by 7? That's craziness. I wasn't paying attention. Actually, I should go look at the play-by-play and just really figure that out real quick. Oh, my goodness. Harrison Barnes with the beautiful drive. Let's see. Yeah. What happened? 31-31. He got the dunk. Timeout. Trey Murphy hit a 3. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Nance hit a dunk and got another dunk. I think just the turnovers. Your typical turnover, fast break, dunk. The AAU sequences, I think we see a lot with the Warriors, and happens around the league. And it's even worse when you got old guys doing that. So next time out, I am going to do a poll, and we'll see how well you know me. Ingram, over to swing. Oh, why am I doing play-by-play? I don't want to do that. Najee Marshall, what? All right. How tall is this guy? 6'7"? Let's say 6'7". 6'6". But he's 220. Sabonis post up. Oh, Harrison. Oh my gosh, Harrison. Okay, 3 ball. Hey, Dean. Oh, my bad. Pelicans up by 6. Thanks to basically turnovers by the Kings and little run of 2 dunks by Nance, as I just went through the play-by-play. Brandon Ingram, pull up 2. Oh, then they missed a lot of threes. Thank you, Pinky. Right there. De'Aaron Fox missed. Here they come. Oh, wow. That was almost a walk by Ingram, but okay. They called it Courtney Kirkland there with the no call. Oh, he blew a layup. Nance did. De'Aaron. Look at De'Aaron. Oh, fouled by Ingram. Oh, 3 fouls on Ingram, guys. Uh-oh. They have to take him out now. What a matchup. What else are we talking about? Yep, Warriors ain't done yet. That's according to Draymond on his podcast. Steph was in the locker room, Sacramento, and told Draymond those exact words. We ain't done yet. You're not exact, but the ain't done yet part. Yep, Pinky. Yep. People are so wound up these days. They want to bully who they can. And Steve is such the easiest target to bully because he's so nice on the podium to all the media and just, oh, man, he's so wimpy from a distance, man. Wimpy from a distance. Crazy. So that's why. You know how it goes. You know, I went through a phase where, like, you had road rage. And when you have road rage, who do you stick your middle finger at? Do you stick your middle finger at the guy that looks like they're part of a gang? No. You do it to the most vulnerable looking ones, like the old senior citizens. And Steve looks like that. I'm sorry, he just does. So the road rage people on Twitter are always going to attack Steve because they know they can get away with it. So, but I love your words, Pinky. Another turnover steal. Wow. The disease that we had on Tuesday was contagious, and we've given it to the Kings. They're literally throwing the ball away like that. What are you doing, Keegan? Wow. Really the turnover bug. All right. Okay, time to do another poll, guys. At this moment, what is Rich's number one improvement for the Warriors? Let's come up with some stuff. Let's see. We'll just do what do exactly what Dunleavy said, which was, what did Dunleavy say? It was we want defense, shooting, and size.
You're a pizza maker in the making.
Defense, shooting, size. Let's be more specific. Ooh, Sasha Vezenkov's in there. I have a buddy who knows him personally. I think they're both Belgian. Oh my goodness, Brandon Ingram just blew a layup. Like literally should have just dunked it. Is that nerves? What the hell is that? This is an ugly game. It's very poorly played so far, I think, by both teams. But anyways, bkref.com, Sasha. Actually, what did I just... De'Aaron Fox cures all ills. Sasha. Where's he from? Bulgaria. Right. My buddy is, I guess he's Bulgarian. I thought he was Belgian, but I'll ask him when I get a chance. Oh, I got to come up with improvements. Let's just throw that out there. Kind of a scratch poll right there. What do you think, guys? Do you know me or do you know me? I mean, there's only 14 of you on right now, so I would hope you all know me. All right, Brandon Ingram. Oh, my gosh. New Orleans is up 13? What the? Oh, Vezenkov goes 94 feet. What? Okay. How did they? Wow. Oh, man, they were down. They're down 11. That's funny. Keegan went down. Yeah, on that turnover. Yep. Run out turnovers will kill you. So I guess Keegan's injured a little bit. Wow, that was another big miss layup. De'Aaron for 3 on the pull-up. Looks at his hand. They're only down 8. And he got a 2-for-1. Yeah. Oh, this one. Thank you, Arbel. Keeping up with the Twitter timeline there, Slater. Oh, and Nikki. Who is this Marshall guy? All right. Olympics, it's still going to be, that's even after the draft. So the next thing is the draft, though. So there's a lot before that. Don't forget, there's a lot. Is 3 big things a lot? I'm gonna say yeah. Three things is a lot. Before we talk about Team USA. They had to foul Nance. So the Olympics is FYI. USA will begin training July 5th. First practice July 6th. We'll say begin convening in Vegas. Wish me luck. I will try to get a credential, but who knows? Send positive vibes. And if I don't go, I honestly, I don't mind not going because I have this thing where I don't want to drag my body here and there. By the way, that means Steph will not repeat his golf championship. Steph will not be there. It's logistically impossible. Fox misses a 3, and so halftime it's a palindrome. 54-45. Pretty disappointing performance by the Kings. Did they utilize all their energy against the Warriors the other night, or what the hell happened? Oh, let's check JD John Dickinson, see if he's going to come on or not. Now, if he doesn't, don't worry about it. No, I don't think he's coming on. I don't see a reply. Let me see. Check my notifications just in case. No. Okay. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, Dean, let's take a look at Bogdanovich one more time. Let's check his situation. So, by the way, I really hope Klay comes back. If anybody tells you anything before July 1st without like Woj or Shams having some breaking news, some rumor, then it's all BS. It literally is BS. You have to see what he's worth on the market. And what he's worth is what a team is willing to pay. Now, is Orlando really going to offer him like $40 million? No, it's impossible. So the most that anybody will pay him, this, relatively old guy who can still play, but he's old, is probably $30 million. So then you go, well, 30 is not that far from 25. Just give him the same damn thing. And what's Klay going to do, man? Like, Klay, come on, bro. Like, of all the times you feel like you've been disrespected, bro, why don't you give us some respect this time? Like, dude, you cannot get paid more than Draymond. The bottom line, that's it. You cannot get paid more than Draymond. There's no one on this planet who is thinking right, thinking with a level head, where you're more valuable than Draymond. No, absolutely not. Like, you can be replaced. Like we have a replacement for you. His name is Moses Moody. Like, Moses could be running around, and no, he's never going to hit 37 in a quarter, at least not foreseeable. Hopefully he does, because I just said it, that's how it works. Karma, right? But like, bro, you are not more valuable than Draymond, so you just come back at Draymond's price. How hard is that? Really? Like, it's so like obvious to me. I mean, is there anything that's ever been more obvious? Like, last year, it's going to turn out that last year's Draymond free agency was more of a nail biter, and it wasn't even a nail biter, right? That's my takeaway for today. Etch it in stone, send it to Twitter, and have the haters hit me up. It's like, it will not be any more of a nail biter than last year's Draymond free agency, in which he could have gone to Memphis. He literally said that on the podcast. Anybody remember what the number was? No, I don't think he said a number, but it had to be more than this, right? Exactly. And this one too. Yep. And Pinky and I, we are like Steph and Draymond. We read each other's minds. But anyway, let's look at Boyan. Where's Boyan? Where did he get traded to? Damn, I can't remember. He was on Detroit, and he got traded to I can't remember. Crap. All right, Boyan Bogdanovich is currently on Oh, this is complicated. Oh, he's on the freaking Knicks. They might not want to give him up if he plays well. Let's see. Oh, what a move for Boyan. Congrats, bro. Let's look him up a little bit. BK Ref. Why didn't I just go BK Ref? Boyan Bogdanovic. Is he a free agent coming up? Well, he's going to be expiring. All right. You know what? I wouldn't do anything. I think he's worth it. 19 million. Damn. Good move, New York. 6'8". So I don't think you can get Boyan. Yeah, Boyan. Take Boyan off the chart because he was on our radar for eons, for a whole year, and then a trade was made. So that's over with. Oh, well, there goes one shooter. Dunleavy, you got to find a shooter. I don't know how you find a shooter, man. Bruce. Oh, thanks, guys. Didn't realize you would answer me so quickly. Okay. Yeah. I also think Wiggins will be gone just by the math of it because, yeah. I agree because GMs nearly always change the team. And really, his contract is kind of the only one you can move. So, right, that's just how it is. So, yep, I would love to run it back, but let's be real. GMs never run it back unless you want a championship, right? They just. So I agree with you. So why Wiggins? Because his, you're not trading Steph, Klay, or Draymond. And those are the only movable contracts. You're probably waiving Chris Paul to get rid of the 30. Let's duck under the tax for 1 year. Let's get away from the repeater. So that's my guess is what happens because now's the time to do it. You're not going to do it over here when Moody and Kuminga are just going gangbusters with their extensions. You might do it here. But if you can do it now, why not do it? So then that only leaves Wiggins' contract as the one that you can move. No one wants Looney. And then the other ones are, you don't want to touch all of these because these are way, way overperforming stocks, if you will. Like Kuminga right now is definitely worth at least double of 7 million, right? No doubt. No doubt. Dario depends on what he can find out there. But I think he's probably too slow for us to waste a roster spot on that, even though he can shoot. He's just, too many turnovers, quite honestly. And then all these are too small anyway. So yeah, that's why Bruce and I think that Wiggins will no longer be a Warrior. There's just no other contract you can move. And would you move it just to move it? Yeah, because you need to shake up the roster. You just do. You need that breath of fresh air. And there's enough talent out there in the league. So I know that Wiggins' contract just doesn't, look very good. He's way underperforming this, but you never know. Like, I don't know. Let's look at, you never know what happens. Like Milwaukee, maybe they want to add, a guy like that. He could be a good compliment. And I don't know, right? So there's actually a lot of options out there, I think. When you choose to enter the trade market, then there you go. So I know I always talked about point of attack defense being less than desirable nearly every single game, except maybe one or two. So far on the poll, you guys actually are incorrect. So what players do I want? To be honest, defensive guys like DeJounte or Thibault. But there's really too many combinations out there to talk about. Okay, so that's my recommendation on that, is to just sit back, relax, and let Mike do his job. So I do want to, so there's my segue into the next topic. I do want to go maybe pursue a good defensive guy, such as DeJounte, such as Thibault. However, what is the easiest thing that you could improve the team? And the easiest thing you could do to improve the team, as I end the poll, is Steph, don't turn the ball over. That is literally, you could change that tomorrow and we'd be a much better team. And Draymond, you are not absolved of this. Literally, if they focus their mind to stop doing that, which Steve talked about indirectly, he blamed himself. He said, oh, I need to help simplify the game. Well, that means you simplifying the game results in the mathematical conclusion of Steph and Draymond not having as many turnovers as they did. So really the most correctable thing, the thing that I was purposely trying to trick you guys. So who voted for the Steph's turnovers? Those of you who voted for that, you know me very well. I mean, that's literally so easy to fix. It's the arrogance of the two dynastic guys, the two Hall of Famers. That's what happens in basketball. You do all these things that won you 4 rings, and you want to keep doing them until you realize you can't. It's the same thing as life. Draymond went through that in terms of a life. He's still going through it because we can see how he tries to bully certain types of refs. Okay? You got to end your addiction to that. All of us, 99.9% of the population, 99.9% of you probably don't know what you're addicted to. Therefore, you can't even change because you don't even realize it's an addiction. So mark my words, Steve saying he wants to I need to do better by simplifying the game. Yeah, what's the end goal? Less turnovers. Who are making the turnovers? Steph and Draymond. Literally, that's it. Oh, and Wiggins. Remember the 2 easily stripped balls, stepping on the sidelines, all these mental things that really make Wiggins tradable, quite honestly. And he went on the podium and admitted that his season sucked. Did I put that in the headline? No, I don't do that. I'm not going to throw a guy under the bus after he threw himself under the bus. But like, I mean, it's just everybody is missing the point. The point is that players have the most control over outcomes. Steph and Draymond threw the ball to the other team too many times. That is easily the most correctable thing, but it takes time because they don't know that they're addicted to that. Now they know because it's like a slap in the face. Thank you, Sacramento. It's like, I'm not sure that Steph and Draymond would realize this had it not been for that, spanking. So thank you. That's how I look at it in terms of the positive way, the silver lining of that horrible, embarrassing loss is that, well, maybe it's a wake-up call to you, Steph, to you, Draymond. And yes, Steve, he's been stubborn through all this. But again, I say players control the outcomes the most. A coach can only do so much, but at least he's now aware of it. He's aware of it. And he put himself, fell on the sword of Damocles there. But even Steph on the podium, which we have here, was like, we need to evolve. Got to think about this, and we need to, you need to evolve. I know it's hard, though. I mean, do you get the amazing plays without the turnovers? Well, you're going to have to do it now. And so, sorry, Steph, but, and Draymond, we've seen repeatedly. So that's my thesis for tonight. That's the number one thing we can improve tomorrow. And they can. It's just that Steph couldn't do it in the last couple games. Oh, well, that's a bad habit. Ingram, what a way to start. And 1. He can put him up by 12. Wow. Not a good game by the Kings. Strangely. Okay, so let's talk about GP2 in a minute. So those are the other things. Yep, Pinky, yep, I agree. No to Miles Bridges, I know, right? Bad habits are hard to break. Yep, spelled that way and the traditional way. Let's enjoy the game too. There's plenty of timeouts to talk about stuff. Keegan put back on the Sabonis miss. Down by 10, Sacramento is. But I think most of you are rooting for the Pelicans. I just like the way Sacramento plays usually. They haven't been able to show off any of their ball movement today. JV scores. Sacramento down by 12. Oh, finagles a foul on JV. That'll be JV's third foul, and he can't. I love that. What? The standard European reaction. Well, the second foul. So he's already got 10 rebounds. Let's see. So Sacramento's missing Malik, and so they're missing a point of attack guy, and they're also missing a shooter. And so, by the way, Kevin Huerter be a good shooter, but I don't think Sacramento's going to give up on Kevin Huerter. Would they want Wiggins? Nah, huh? I wonder if they would do that. But then our problem is if you get rid of Wiggins, who's going to play defense? So you definitely have to get a 3-and-D guy back somehow. But the net of it, you'd have to. But that's just out of curiosity. Look at Herter's contract. Yeah, $16 million. Yep. That's about what you'd expect. Who could we get? They'd probably want someone to throw in there. They wouldn't want to give up Duarte. Man, he's fallen off the map, hasn't he? Who would you get? They don't want Keon Ellis will stay. Yeah, there's nobody. They got a clean sheet here. Man. They want to get Davion? Get rid of Davion? Let's see. Wiggins is 26 million, right? That doesn't add up. That's not even enough. Sasha? 2 shooters? Nah. They don't have anything unless you go, oh, here, have Trey Lyles. They'd probably get Wiggins off the bench. I don't know. I don't know. If they lose tonight, then they're probably, I don't know what you do. Well, they can go and shop for a free agent. So I think Sacramento's got a clean salary cap table. Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know what we do there. That'd be shocking, huh? If Wiggins was a king next season, that'd be funny. All right, so GP2, he said he wants to redo his contract, $9 million option. Maybe a vet min, for 3 years. How's that? For 2 + 1? How's that? So there's my GP2 talk. To match, let's just match with Draymond. I think GP would go for that. I think he just enjoys being on the team, right? So said he's working on it. Oh, they challenged it and they didn't win the challenge. Oh, well. CP is gone, I know. It hurts you. It'll hurt you more than it hurts me. But we disagree on a little bit. What was the GP2 comment? I didn't even see it. All right, but we're back to Sacramento Pelicans action here. So why don't we watch the game for a little bit? Oh my gosh, JV for 3 in the corner. No, it went in and out and in and out again. Fox, good. Down by 8. Oh, I might as well announce that next week, me and Dean plan to do a live stream to talk about everything that's talked about in the Kerr and Dunleavy ones. Although I don't know if we'll have time because Kerr went for 45 minutes. Dunleavy 27 minutes. That's a huge, huge live stream. And another turnover, I think, led to a CJ3 in the corner. Wow. Are they just turning the ball over? Yep. And our little brother is playing like the big brother. Uh-oh. Herb, timeout, Mike. Oh, man. Ouch. Oh, man. NOP 65-51, 9:09 to go. Wow. So yeah, Pinky was like, they need to adjust to the new NBA. Going back a little slow on the comments. Miles Bridges, yeah, the problem, we all know the problem with that, right? Let me look at his salary. Charlotte Hornets. Oh my gosh, he's a free agent at $7 million. That is actually pretty cheap. But I don't know if you want to deal with the PR nightmare. Finney Smith, Dorian. Does he play defense though? What team is he on? LA? No, that's Jalen Hood Shafino, the 3-word name. Shit. I can't remember. Dorian. Nets? Yeah, Brooklyn Nets. So let's look at Brooklyn Nets. Boom, boom. Dorian. 15 million. I don't know. No idea. Why wouldn't DFS work? Let's see. Hope I hope I didn't miss any important comments. Did you vote the same thing as me, Pinky? I bet you did. Keegan Murray cleared to return. Oh boy, I got to catch up. Jordan Poole, I think right now you can consider him being overpaid. So, and we don't usually go get guys we used to have unless it's GP2. What else is going? You're jobless? What's going on? I might actually do some DoorDash now that we're out of the playoffs in April. We love women. Yeah, the pay cut. Let's see. I know, jobless but millionaire. I know, huh? Yeah, move on. Yeah, you're right in terms of the 9 million, actually. In terms transactionally. We cannot pay Gary 9 million. Come on now. Jobless and broke. Uh-oh. Well, I hope you have something like DoorDash. You can just, boom, go. Jerome Robinson could be gone. Yeah, those end of the roster guys tend to not stick around. I know, a lot. Boy, they took a while to light that beam, but it looked pretty cool from inside the arena. And then it's like a flame and then goes. Yeah, but I know. All that lighting of the beam for this performance? How many turnovers? Dunk for Jonas. How many turnovers? And yet 10 turnovers, which is like, that's what we want. That's how badly our team turns the ball over, is that their 10 turnovers, which is costing them a 14-point lead, is the equivalent of us 20. Oh my gosh. Turnovers is so bad. And we got a comment today on the channel where somebody was like, oh, the turnovers, like when I was in high school, if we turned the ball over like that, oh my God. And I'm like, yeah. I was doing the Leo DiCaprio thing, pointing. Oh, man. All right. Sack down by 14. Pick and roll Fox. Can't get a seam. Sabonis with the ugly shot. Out of bounds again. What else we got? Monk. Let's look at his salary. Monk. Isn't he going to get a pop? Oh, yeah, they're going to try and extend him. No doubt about that. They're going to try and extend him. I recall reading that somewhere. Fox for 3. No good. Uh-oh, Valanciunas' third foul. Let's see. Oh, yeah. What else is going on? Oh, thanks, Arbel. DFS. Davion Mitchell hits an open 3. They're copying the Warriors, I know. All-star level player Paul George. Okay. Well, the Clippers have to get bounced first, so I bet you're rooting for Dallas, which is crazy. But yeah. Robert Williams. Oh, boy. The injured one. Yeah, I don't know. What's his injury again? Hopefully it's not meniscus. Because it could be a Wiseman thing all over again, right? In terms of the injury, not the performance, but yeah, the injury. Fox with a 3 to cut the lead to 8. What do we got here? 6:46. All right. What were we going to look up? Clippers? No, Robert Williams. Portland, right? Oh, it's on Portland. 12 million. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. What could we do with the $12 million salary? Wiggins is officially 26. My screen's busted, so I can barely see this. Okay, 26. So it'd have to be Robert and somebody else. Man. I don't know how you make that happen. All right, Robert Williams and Matisse for Wiggins. Is that good enough? You could throw in something. Oh, Jabari Walker. I like him. I like Jabari. There we go. Why not? I told you there's a million combinations out there. One of these million is Wiggins for Thibault, Williams, and Jabari Walker. How about that? That's crazy. That's crazy. But Walker's a minimum, so he wouldn't expect to play, and he has potential. We saw that. Literally, I have a behind-the-scenes video of it. Brandon Ingram, ATO, fadeaway. Matisse, we know what he can do, and he comes off the books soon. And Robert Williams, we know what he can do health-wise when he's healthy. But they're all, defensive guys. At that point, you're getting rid of Looney because then, unless Looney wants to come back after getting guaranteed $3 million, come back on a minimum. I guess, come back on a minimum if you ain't got nothing else. But don't you think, Looney could find, end of the bench type stuff with, I don't know, Sacramento maybe? Yeah, a lot of possibilities. I'm not going to write any notes on this because it's all over the place, right? You could just go nuts on this. So what do you think? Anybody want to comment on the shooting gets cold a lot? Well, Oh my gosh. Davion hits. Now it's 7. Man, do we really need the 5 emoji expletives? Do we really need that? You're not really that mad, right? You can't be that mad. Lonnie is not going anywhere. Who's Lonnie? Lonnie Walker? Talking about Jabari Walker, but I don't know. Where is Lonnie Walker? I forgot where Lonnie Walker ended up. Always look up these guys. Keegan hits. Brooklyn again? Wow. Brooklyn's got a lot of these leftover type guys. Oh, he's at a minimum. Yeah, I mean, we can have him come in and do a workout, see how well he does. Ingram answers. So up by 9 Pelicans. Lonnie, come on, bro. I can't spell. Isn't it Lonnie? Well, he's a minimum, so I think he's a minimum. Check out my joke, Bruce. Oh, Nance got a dunk. Dude, why are the Sacramento's defense so bad? 11-point deficit for the Kings. How did we lose to these guys? Good Lord. They were definitely inspired to play us. So the loss of Zion hurt them, huh? Sabonis with a dunk. Oh my gosh, Trey Murphy again. Yeah, Robert Williams injury prone. That's what I thought too. That's a huge risk to spend $12 million on that. You think spending $9 million on injured GP2 this year? Yikes! What if it's $12 million? Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Look, they're in zone. Sacramento's in zone. Matchup. Now you got Ingram on Fox. Oh, too bad. Davion tried to steal it, but fouled him. Oh, Keon Ellis had a night. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so Dunleavy said we need a shooter. Has to be a low salary guy, right? Who's a shooter on their radar? Like, who could that be? Because you're right. I don't know that it can be DFS, but DFS wouldn't be. DFS would be. DFS would be a good backup. I don't know. Well, I'm going to have to do another restroom break because I had my Starbucks right before this, as I told you earlier. All right, Fox at the line. They're down 10. Oh, he missed it. Yikes. How bad is their free throw shooting? 8 for 14. What the heck? These really are the baby dubs. What the heck? Little brother. My goodness. What a season for the Northern California teams. Wow. Alex Len pretty much shoved Nance there. No call. Not that I care. Fox attacks and gets fouled. Oh my gosh. Oh, there you go. Watanabe is a good name. There you go. Niang? Is it Niang? I guess he's a shooter. He likes to shoot. There's no doubt about that. Let's look him up. Georges Niang. Let's check his percentages. Oh, foul on Nance on the rebound. Okay, he is 37. That's good. That's good enough. All right, Niang. Okay, fine. Let's look at his Cleveland. Is he even available? Oh, dude. What is this? Yo, I can't do anything. Bruh. Here we go. Cleveland. Okay, 8 million. So who do you trade? So part of a Wiggins deal? All right, let's see. Holy smokes, Evan Mobley, 11 million. That seems like a good contract. Oh, who do you get? They're not going to want to part with Strus. They just got him, right? Damn, who's a good defender? Oh, man, I don't know, man. Oh, gosh. I don't know that there's a trade to be made here. 26 million. So that's 26 minus 8.5 leaves you 8 or 7 million. I mean, 17 million. Someone may consider Caris LeVert. Oh, gosh. Is he a good defender? All right, fine. Caris LeVert and Georges Niang. We did it. We found it. Jared Allen. They're not going to get rid of Jared Allen. You don't trade Wiggins and get something equal. You have to get something less. Wiggins for LeVert and Niang. I mean, does Caris LeVert play defense? I can't remember. He would be a spark, second unit scorer type. Let's look at his wingspan. Caris LeVert wingspan. What's his height? Ooh, 6'10" wingspan. Yeah, I remember it being, he's a spidery guy. Caris LeVert. Damn, he's 32.5, but he penetrates. He's good at that. 6'6". Yeah, not bad, not bad. Let's look up his defense. Oh, down by 9 sack is. Let me know what you think. Caris LeVert, Wiggins for Caris and Georges Niang. Oh gosh. Let's see. Let's throw up the old Podziemski. Yeah, let's go with Podziemski.
This is the reason why I've canceled my doorbell camera subscription. This brand new.
So, Pat, reflect on your first year in the association.
This is good.
Yeah.
This summer.
Yeah, I think just naturally my role is going to increase. I think the ball will be in my hands a little bit more and just being more efficient, trying to take the burden kind of off Steph and Draymond's shoulders. How can the rest of our guys just impact things? I think a lot of times when we got into games that really mattered or we really need to win, we kind of just defer to Steph. And I think that's natural just because of the level, that he's at and that he's been doing for so long. But I think for our other guys, it's just how can we impact games that are meaningful and, take the burden off his shoulders. Yeah, I think that naturally, comes with your second year of improving. But just in all facets of the game, continue to elevate my assist to turnover ratio, try to lead the team in rebounding again, just all that kind of stuff that impacts winning at a high level. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be in the play-in anymore. I had my little taste of it, and it was terrible. So just getting that top 6 seed every year is something I look forward to.
Brandon, after getting drafted by a team like the Warriors with the roster that they have, could you have ever imagined having the impact that you did as a rookie?
Confidently, I would say yes, but also there's a realization of, who you got in front of you, Hall of Famers. Even, when we had Corey at my position, he's an established veteran who's been on championship teams. So just knowing that, but going into each and every day, controlling the little things that I do, playing well on defense, communication, all that kind of things, not turning the ball over, learning how to play with Steph and Klay, allowed me to kind of get on the floor. And then when you're on the floor, just impacting winning, which I think I did with my plus minus this year. I think that's was a staple, and I think it's just going to continue to get better.
In your meetings with the coaches today, where did the summer league come up in your conversations?
Yeah, I'll definitely be playing. I know me and Trayce will. It's an opportunity for me and him to lead a team and to be the best players out there and to lead other guys, who are new coming in or played on our G League squad with us, and win. And I think it's super critical, for Mike and for Steve, to see the leadership that me and Trayce can provide. And for me, it's an opportunity to show them what I can do with the ball in my hands. Obviously, that sample size was, obviously minimal because we had Steph and Chris. But I think it would be a huge opportunity for me.
Was there a point this season where you felt
right there? I did not know Jimmy Apalag. I mean, I probably remember it sometime was announced. So, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Nice, Jimmy. He's a very famous name in the Philippines. Utah's terrible on defense, I know, huh? Who's not streaky, though, other than Bogdanovich? All right. Sack down by 9. Make that 11. No, JV missed the layup. How did we lose to these guys? Not just the Kings, but the week before that. Freaking Pelicans too, man. Oh, horrible. Well, their defense is what separates the Pelicans. They just play tough defense. Najee Marshall with that steal. I mean, he's like the 9th man on the team, and he got a steal, like the 8th man. Man, Davion Mitchell lost Jose Alvarado on a dive? What? Oops. Davion's one of their best defenders, but he's more of a point of attack defender. Okay. I was right when the Pelicans lineup was great. I just honestly, I like Herb Jones and I like Trey Murphy, which they are on the squad. And then Zion, totally different team with Zion, right? Now that's a problem. So I guess I can't really say how did we lose to the Pelicans, because they had Zion. And they went to Zion in crunch time, and he went one-on-one on Draymond, and he scored the and one. So, oh, man, totally different team, right? How long is Zion out for? Let's look it up. HoopsHype.com Zion rumors. Harrison. Oh, swatted. Left hamstring. Wow. He's upset. How long does a hamstring last? 2 weeks. Oh, jeez. That's brutal for the playoffs, man. Gosh. You know what's funny? I just realized I don't know a single Trey that I don't like so far. Not that I don't like people, I just mean every Trey that I know seems to be a cool dude. Well, JV's gonna bully and one. Is it on Zvizenko? Who fouled him? Sabonis fouled him. Ref went 1-0. Wow. Is that 4 fouls? Should be 4. When's this gonna turn to 4? They're gonna give it to Vizenkov? No, it's 0. Oh, so you only had 2? I thought he had 3 already. Huh. Oh, well. I was wrong. Fox is trying to outdo Curry with the turnovers. I know, right? What's up, Amon? All right. No, thank you on LeVert. All right. I don't know too much about him because we only see him twice a year. JV, another block. They're just letting him block him. Man, Alvarado causing havoc on defense. Oh, if Marshall hit that corner 3, it would have been another timeout by Mike Brown, but we're still down 13. They're playing so much like us. Let's see. Oh, Bruce. Lack of scoring. And turnovers. Yeah, I love that about BP. Putting it on himself. Oh, excuse me. Some more havoc on the court a little bit there with the pace being a little bit up there. And it's going to be Kings ball down 13. Yep, Karl Lane wouldn't let dude sub in, and he's pissed. Nance. On Barnes, offensive foul on Barnes. Same old no complaining Harrison. Oh, he grabbed Murphy. Good defense, Murphy. All right, what else are you guys talking about? Zion's out 2 weeks. Yeah, injury prone. Let's see. Yeah, no,
Consistency. We've seen both teams be physical, extending their arms. At the end of the third quarter, England did that. They scored jump shot, creating some space.
Oh, I forgot to tweet this. I'll do Bruce's. Thanks, Bruce. We're running out of time here. I forgot to do marketing. No way. I am the worst marketer ever. Even when I had my basketball league, I did not market it very well. It was all word of mouth, and it did very well, word of mouth wise, eons ago. But then it became difficult to do all that stuff, and so I sucked. I sucked at marketing. Always did. Always will. Probably. I'll try and fix that one of these days. You like my thumbnail in the back? Ingram hits at the buzzer of the shot clock. Man, that sucks for Sacramento. Okay. Oh, man, they're 1 of 12 on threes. Sack is in this quarter. And Ingram nearly hits an and one against Sabonis isolated. That's 4 fouls. Oh, my gosh. All right, let me do some tweeting right now. No bakery. Oh, that's hilarious. Damn. Well, I've got to put this one in there as well. No bakery. Oh, I love it. No bakery. Oh gosh. I mean, can you put it any better than that? No bakery. Exactly. No bakery. Can't get over that. We got to find the GIF for a bakery in flames. How do we do that? Bakery in flames. Let's see. See if we can find a bakery in flames. There we go. Oh man. Yep, this is what we want. We need Parksville. Basically. I never heard of Parksville before this time. 20-point lead suddenly. What? I look up and it's 20. What happened? What? Wait a minute. Even out of the corner of my eye, I should have noticed something. Okay, Fox missed a 3. Free throw. Jose got a 3 on the rebound. Ingram free throw, pull up. Yep, fouled him. How did 13 become 20? Pull up and 1. Okay. And 1 and another free throw. Yeah, couldn't hit anything. Ellis missed the 3. Then you had the turnover by Harrison. Yep. I mean, the offensive foul. Sabonis lost the ball. Yep. Keegan went out. Oof. Man, this NBA is crazy. All right, let me go tweet. I gotta go tweet this stuff.
What makes the carnival vacation fun? Well, you ask me, it's the food. With delicious options from around the world and some that are closer to home. Welcome to Flavor Town. No one does food like carnival.
Nice.
Okay.
AT&T just send me a heads up on the best play for me. I'm all about good advice. Hello. You give horrible advice. Draft night 2003. Here we go.
Let's tweet. Do some marketing here.
Trust me, these suits are timeless classics. What?
AT&T provides proactive recommendations so you get what's right for you.
Being an athlete means having a healthy desire to do as much as you can with your body for as long as you can. Gatorade has lower sugar, electrolyte-backed hydration options to keep you rehydrated and replenished. Gatorade for every athlete, forever.
The Wells Fargo
There we go.
Earn unlimited 2% cash back on what you want, like an epic surprise party.
Now I got to go to Instagram, do some marketing.
I thought he was trying to do himself. You volunteered to pick him up. I was going to eat some of the sandwiches.
And 2% cash back on what you need, like a ride share. The Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card.
There we go.
It's real life ready.
Only $5 1 for junior time two. Double the juniors, that's your cue. One for you, one for your friends to go.
The replace option on PhotoGrid is so killer. Okay, what's going on? Man, Peaky having keeping tabs on the turnovers. Huh? The team was not home for 50 games. I know, right? 50 games. Gosh. Good point. And Pinky with the observation of the turnovers. I know. 3 more turnovers for the Kings, and they're basically have more turnovers than the Warriors. That's embarrassing. Wouldn't want that. Isn't that crazy how they suck tonight the way we sucked? Just mindless basketball. I wonder if tonight is an example of is tonight an example of teams having a letdown in the back of their minds? No, 18. I can't add. My math is so bad. Maybe it's dyslexia, reading those numbers incorrectly.
me to do better. That's part of the job. How do we challenge one another? 97 to 82 New Orleans. 3-point shooting. 7 of 17 for the Pelicans. 10 of 36 for the Kings. Got a timeout. 97-82. Where do you want to go? Simpson Smith, Steve Timmons. You just want me to show off here too, man. I'm impressed.
All right, we got timeout. I'm still.
We recreated some of the wettest springs, hottest summers.
I got to highlight your no bakery, Bruce.
And coldest winters. All on one track to prove these 3-row SUVs built for the unstoppable. Kia, movement that inspires.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't show a bakery on fire, right? That's not fair. That's mean.
Toby, why aren't you eating your cinnamon pull apart?
Almost done posting my Instagram.
Toby, eat your breakfast.
Yeah, just smell it. The best part of Wendy's new breakfast cinnamon pull apart is all the parts.
Why always the couch? Does it need to go to puppy school? Yeah, you go to puppy diploma. How much have I been spending on this little guy?
When your questions about life turn into questions about money, there's Erica, the virtual financial assistant to help you spend, save, and plan smarter. Only from Bank of America. What would you like the power to do?
If you're taking a trip with your friends, why pay for 4 hotel rooms to stay apart?
Hold on, still tweeting or Instagramming.
When you could get one Airbnb and stay together.
There we go. Man, I'm starving. I'm starving. Next time out, I gotta leave you for a second. Eat some snacks. What else? Is anybody happy about the NBA draft picks? Oh, we have like a 3% chance or something. Let me check the exact percent. How can I find this? Search percent. It's not going to do it, is it? Nope. Shoot.
See all you can do with Experian.com/save now.
3.4%. GSW has a 3.4% of landing a top 4 pick in which we keep instead of conveying to Portland. FYI. Boop. There you go. That would be cool. That would be cool. You could do something with that. Basketball gods. Karma? Karma, maybe? Is that what Steve meant? By the way, great ATO by Willie Green. And what the heck? I actually went past 5,000 characters on a non-Warrior game with notes like that. Okay, whatever. Down by 17. Barnes for 3. Okay.
Still competing, still in this, trying to stay within striking distance with 4 minutes left, and they get stops.
Excuse me. Well, they have a little bit of momentum. 14-point deficit. De'Aaron downhill.
Huge numbers against Golden State. 8 of 13 from three-point territory. Of 7 from long range. And so would have had a little fall there in the first half. Now they get with the performance that they needed. Spin a jumper, fly short. So you mentioned it. New Orleans, curiosity, how would they perform? How would their psyche handle the loss of Zion Williamson? Gerald is fouled with an even 3 minutes to go. Flip it to the other side, Sacramento.
Okay, let's look at the standings and make sure we're in the bottom 14. There's 9 right here with better records than us, and 10, 9 more better than us. So there's 18 teams better than us. There's 18 teams better than us. Therefore, yes, we are a lottery team. Believe it or not. Cray cray. All I did was count how many teams had 47 or more wins, and here there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My bad, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep. There's 16 teams better than us. I don't know why I thought we were lower than the Heat. Oh, I put myself below the Heat for some strange reason. I don't know what I did there. Well, at worst case, there's 16 teams better than us in the standings, whether that's, obviously we're 10, so there's 9 here. So, we're in 10th as it is, and then 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. We're 17th, which puts us in the bottom 14 teams because there's 16 ahead of us. We made the lottery. Oh, gosh. We made the lottery. Okay. Yeah, Draymond walk away from the refs. Yep. Or just do your yelling and then get the hell out of there. All right, Pelicans convincingly up 14 with only 1:38 to go. Disappointing performance. That wasn't even fun to watch. Fox 30 points. Fell out of bed and got 30. Brandon on the podium actually did say that they relied too much on Steph and Klay. Fox steal, but it's too late. Too little, too late. Down by 10, 55 seconds left. Turnover Murphy. They don't teach you to put it behind under your chin anymore. So there's an example. That's just the modern NBA. And Murphy spins and goes and gets a dunk. And that's it. Right? They don't teach that where you do this. You just hold the ball under your chin and just have your elbows out. Like, they don't teach that anymore. Sad.
Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has wavy perforations that tear so much better for a smooth, more enjoyable go. Charmin, enjoy the go.
I know. You can't take your eyes off the Sonic garlic butter bacon cheeseburger. Don't worry, it's not going anywhere. Here's why. Garlic, cheese, garlic.
Yeah, one last time out here before Sacramento lays down. No lighting the beam. Pretty much mathematically impossible. Even if they handed the ball to him, what, 34 seconds? 33 seconds, right? Let's see. Sacramento would have to dribble up, what? 5 seconds to get a shot off, which is they'd already started it. So that leads 25. They scored the 3. And then you immediately steal it. You take another 5 seconds. So that would be 23 seconds left. And you're still down by 4. And then you figure they wouldn't screw it up any worse than that. So then you take another 10 seconds to score another 3. 13 seconds is the best case scenario. Oh, Fox got fouled at the 3 by Najee. Oh, man. This game won't end. So Steve has told Moses to shoot more quickly. It's on the podium yesterday's. Is the lottery great news? I mean, it is if we happen to get a top 4. So you guys should go check out the Dunleavy one, let alone the Podziemski one. Here's Dunleavy. Okay, I'm going to go eat a couple bites here. So I'll go off the screen real quick. Let's see, can I go? There we go. I'm still here, though. I don't want to just eat in your face. Kind of what I'm doing.
Feature passes, be strong with the ball, expect to be fouled in these situations. Jones fouled by his college teammate Ellis for 2022 on the clock.
Oh wow, Ellis was the college teammate of Trey. Cool.
Searching and determining exactly what the next moves will look like. Break the loss of the lead.
All right.
Said they learned a little bit about themselves and found something in Keon Ellis. Obviously, Kelp playing a role down the stretch. No excuses, as Mike Brown would say, but Western Conference. What do you do to take the next step and make big decisions? We'll talk about that. Two misses there by Jones. Got a 14 seconds left. Clock's blocked by Jones. Mans gets it ahead. Jones. Exclamation point.
So Sac will lose by only 9, or unless they score here. Wow, I thought it might be worse. 7. They'll lose by 7. NOP 105 98. Made it to OKC. So 9th seed does not upset this time. 10th seed has never made it. Now 0 for 8. 9th seed has made it 3 times, I think. They did not this time on either bracket.
Just a great balance effort, wasn't it? 30 from this guy and 30 from this guy. They just up and down that roster got contributions and got the win 105 to 98. And as promised,
Dean Chambers is and we've discovered a way to time travel. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Oh boy. All right. Well, I'm definitely out of here in enough time to go get a frappuccino that will keep me awake to do the rest of the transcriptions that I have to do. For example, I would like to announce that I will do the transcriptions for. I got to scroll up and see where I wrote that crap. Sorry. Where did I put the notes of what transcriptions I'm doing? Oh, so coming up, where are we on the, excuse me, live stream as he burps. Transcriptions coming up. We got Trayce with Quinones. Quinones talked for 9 minutes. I can't wait to hear that one. And Podziemski. Oh, no, we did Podziemski. Oh, Guy with Dario. Yeah. So those are my announcements for y'all. Check it out. Google is far behind. Dean, why not fire up the YouTube TV? I mean, I am paying $73 for it, and I might keep it for another month just in case I do breakdown videos, which will give me some motivation to do that. Splash the like. I don't even want to know. You only saw one Deadpool?
This year in MLB The Show, everyone can unlock their major league dreams and see their careers unfold.
No beam and cowbells, yeah.
Plays and decisions that affect every step on your road to the top.
All right, once I get the super duper important information from Bruce as to why he did not watch Deadpool 2, then we will call it a night. But we can go next live either Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. Let me check the text from Dean Chambers when he's available next week. When did you say that? Tuesdays and Thursdays. So it would have to be Tuesday or Thursday. All right, Tuesday or Thursday next week for a deep dive on everything Dunleavy and Kerr said. Oh, I see. Bruce. Oh, thanks, Robbie. Yeah, I got to screenshot that. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's see. Yeah, let's do it like that. Hey, we got 25 of views, loyal audience members. Oh, that was a horrible screenshot. What am I doing? Smile, Reg. Jeez. Come on, man. Oh, that's funny. All right. Let me send that to myself. By the way, did you guys know, going back to Brandon and Spencer, Spencer's brother played for UConn, won a national championship. So, all right. See you next Thursday, Tuesday or Thursday. We'll figure it out. I don't know yet. I figure it's good to really deep dive on this. Does it need to be alive? No, but why not have Dean on here? And yeah, Deadpool 3 is coming. That's going to be a good one. Yeah, let's call it a night. Go get my Frappuccino to wake up to do 4 more transcriptions. Oh, it's so tiring, but I want to do it because you really, when you read the words, it really helps make sense. All right, then. That's it, folks. Let's go just us after the commercial.
The day you get your Clear Choice dental implants makes every day.
Yeah, latte, guys. Oh, latte. See you later.